Hi, and welcome back to another car conversation, you guys. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. As always, I do. We can't get out and do a whole lot, but the time that I get to spend with my family and my other half and my friends, I'll take it. So, today's topic is you are more than enough. And I need you all to really hear me. You are more than enough. I found, and there are many of them, but these three scripture references that I want to share with you all. 1 John 3 and 1. And I'll write them out in the description box for you. 1 Corinthians 19 and 20. Genesis 1 and 27. There are many scriptures in the Bible where the word shows us that we are more than enough. You see, God made all of us just the way He wants us to be. God made you the way He wants you to be, and He made me the way that He wants me to be. So never sit and wish you were like someone else. You really don't know what that person is going through behind closed doors. Y'all, that's powerful, because I think at some point in time we all have sat around and we thought, wow, especially us, young ladies, or when you were a kid, let me just say that you looked at somebody and you thought, wow, you know what? She has a great life. She's beautiful. Everybody wants to be around her. All the guys like her. Everybody thought that at some point in time. Just like with guys. Guys, y'all thought the same thing. You can sit there and say that you didn't, but I know you did. And you looked at somebody and said, wow, you know what? That dude's got it going on. All the women fall over him. Everybody likes him. He's a star on the basketball team, the football team, the soccer, whatever team he plays on. But everybody just loves these people. And we all at some point in time have looked at them and thought, wow, I wish I were more like them. And so what happens is that you start to minimize yourself. You start to kind of shrink into yourself because you're so worried about what somebody else has got going on. But can I just tell you all a little secret? Everything that looks good isn't always good. How many times have you picked up a piece of fruit and it looked great on the outside, and then you cut into it and it's brown and mushy, but it looked good on the outside? Stop thinking that other people are better than you are. And they have it going on, and so their life is this big and your life is just that big. Don't do that. I want to encourage you guys today to stop doing that. You are more than enough. And if people don't see you and see the good in you, then guess what? Who cares? It's their loss. It is their loss. It's just like with relationships. We are not everybody's cup of tea. Let's just keep it real. You're not everybody's cup of tea, and neither am I, but I'm okay with that. You know why? Because the people that are meant to be in my inner circle, in my life in any way, shape, or form, they're there. I have a good man. Guess what? It doesn't matter if no other man out here found me attractive or wanted to be bothered with me. It wouldn't matter, because God has sent me someone that says, hey, Michelle, you are more than enough. I love you the way you are. Are you perfect? No. But I love you the way you are, and I'm all right with that. So I just want you guys really, and I don't want to beat you over the head with this, but I really just need you guys to understand you are more than enough. So don't ever let anybody make you think that you aren't. Never let anybody make you think that you are small and insignificant while they are just huge and relevant, because you are more than enough. And one thing that I never ever do, I don't believe I've ever done it, and I never would do it, is walk around making other people seem like they're small and insignificant so that I can make myself much bigger. Never that. Never that. That's something that we should never be doing. Always. And sometimes you have to encourage other people. I've had to say that during my lifetime to folks. You know what? You're more than enough. So what, that person didn't value you, that's their loss. Because now you are available to take your more than enough self and share it with somebody else. But we have got to stop walking around thinking that our lives are so small compared to other people. Let me share this with you, and then I'm going to let you be. I was watching actually a couple of videos. Darman I think that's his name. He has a YouTube channel, and I love watching his videos. And he had this couple. I think I may have told you guys about this before, but I don't know if I did or didn't. But anyway, he had this couple, and they were admiring this other couple on Instagram specifically. And like they would take pictures of, like the girl would take pictures of her expensive purses, expensive shoes, and standing next to expensive cars and big beautiful homes. And this couple, the young lady, she said, wow, you know, Shelly, I can't remember her name, she really has it going on. I wish I was more like her. Or I wish I had the things that she has. She's beautiful, she's popular, and this, that, and the other. And then one day, the young lady and her husband, I think it was her husband, might have been a boyfriend anyway, saw Shelly and her man out. And they had gone into some store and purchased something and took pictures of it, put it on Instagram, you know, showing off. And then the guy says, well, now, you know, we have to take that back because we really can't afford it. She was like, yeah, I know. And so they're on their way back into the mall to take back whatever it was that they purchased. But do you see how the life that they put on social media is not real? That's just fake and phony. And I know I've shared this with you all before. I was saying something to my other half one day. I said, Frank, you know, it's just interesting how it seems like some other people's lives are so much more interesting than ours. And he said, stop, don't ever say that again. He said, because I'm going to tell you something. People put on social media what they want you to believe about them. It may not necessarily be true. And while I don't feel like I'm not enough, sometimes you do go, wow, they really have it going on. They vacation, they do this, they do that, they do the other. But you really don't know what's going on behind closed doors because they may not be paying their bills. And that's why they can afford to do other things. I don't know. I'm just saying. Stop making yourself feel like you are not enough because you are more than enough. And like I said, I will leave these scripture references in the description box. I will actually type them out for you so you don't have to go look them up. But if you do a search, there are so many. I found one article and it gave 100 scripture references where the Bible shows us that we're more than enough. But I'm just going to stick with these 3. But yeah, check those out and always remember that when you feel like your life is not where you really want it to be, or you start to feel like other people have it going on and you don't, say to yourself, stop. The devil is a lie. Say, you are more than enough. Or, you know, I am more than enough. And you say it as many times as you need to until you really start to believe it. That's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you guys to the moon and back, and y'all know the drill. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing at all. I'm going to love you when you're going up. I'm going to love you when you're coming down. I'm going to love you when you're going in. I'm going to love you when you're coming out. But most importantly, I'm going to love you when nobody else even likes you. That's deep and that's real. Till next time, take care.